Hi guys, down here with another vlog, and right now I'm actually kind of getting stuff situated, but I wanted to kind of let you guys know about some of the things that are happening that I'm currently working on. Um, Last night into this morning, I out of like the 25 hours that I was literally awake, I think I only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and luckily I had some stuff done and I had some goals set in mind for myself for this week, gearing up for shore leave, which is going to be happening in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you guys don't know what shore leave is, it's a sci-fi related convention, and I got approved for it back, I think, between October and December, one of those months. I can't remember which one, but like I do know I got um approved for it several months ago, and I have been working towards trying to make stuff for it and essentially build a name for myself up until this point. And so far, I believe I've been doing good so far. To my understanding, I could be wrong, but like at least I have been doing my best to get stuff done. You know. I do have some goals I am putting for myself for this vlog, and that is to ensure, one, get enough videos in for you guys on the channel. Another thing is to get laundry done. I'm actually currently working on laundry. I already got one of the several videos that I want to make for you guys up on my channel already. That's scheduled. By the time you guys are seeing this, it'll most likely already be up. Just letting you know. And then another thing is to make sure I prep enough stuff for this event, so then I know I have everything I need. This is going to be my first 3-day convention in like since PoochieCon, and I haven't filmed myself doing PoochieCon, so you guys wouldn't know how things were when I did that. But yeah, like this is my first like 3-day con, and PoochieCon, when they did that one of the 3 days, it was a VIP day. Do I count that as a 3-day con? No. I consider that as a 2-day con with special privileges. So yeah, already finished the video. Currently have a load of laundry in the washing machine, and then also I'm getting stuff together, not only for like stuff that I'm gonna bring with me to the convention, but also YouTube videos. Did I say YouTube videos? I might have, but my bad. Sorry. Okay, just got home, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about with this in a split second. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I've been up since I think around between 10 and 10:30, and I've been kind of like either making stuff, which I'm almost done with this burgundy one. If you guys actually watch my TikTok live streams from my Uniquely Donna, like personal lifestyle type of content there, I have been live streaming on there a lot. At some points, like streaming for upwards of like 7-8 hours, at least like 2 or 3 hours, and just trying to like kind of document everything for you guys, and like you guys can also participate in like what I do. And I've been kind of like running around a lot this morning, and I haven't had the time to make any updates to this vlog since yesterday when I first started filming, and I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry about that. But anyway, one of the 2 errands that I had, one of them being going to the post office to send an order in, and it is to get new business cards. Now I'm gonna take the other one out. This is the first set of business cards that I ever got, right? That has my logo. And then in the back, the handle, I handwritten it myself. If you guys watch the weekend vlog by the time I post this video out, this one has the QR code in the back, and then also I have it handwritten my YouTube and Instagram handle, so then people can actually, take a look and see what I've been documenting on both YouTube and Instagram for my small business. And that, you know, that in itself is really cool. And now I have the new and improved business card that I just put in the order like 2 days ago. It was finished yesterday, but I was only able to go today. Look at it. It's so nice. I like the floral design, and it still fits with the cottagecore theme. And it has YouTube and Instagram, my handle for those two social media, and then my website. So then, you know, hey, it's there. And then hopefully after this convention, I will get a new table runner that has like the actual Crafty Items by Donna logo, instead of it just saying Crafty by Donna, which is this. Because I paid someone to actually make the logo, and since then people would think it's Crafty by Donna instead of Crafty Items by Donna. But I think, you know, with the ball of yarn, people would assume it's items, you know, but it's not always the case. People don't always put two and two together, and I get that. So yeah, now this is gonna be the new and improved type stuff, the new modern look, and I like it. I fucking like it. That has nothing in the back, of course, but I'm so happy. I was also able, since yesterday, to make another video. So now I have like 2 videos that are scheduled leading up to and during the entire convention that I have for you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually make another video for July 15th. I'm thinking about, like, as soon as I get home, I'll just relax a little and then put together this vlog for you guys and then have it up by the 15th. I'm still pretty iffy on how I want to handle that, but of course there's always a lot of stuff that needs to get put together. I need to make. I was thinking about, after this dishcloth, I have a bottle of water. After this dishcloth, I'm going to start working on some of the teddy bears, so then at least I have more teddy bears to work with, because I don't have a lot done and I don't have all of the colors done either. So I'm thinking of trying to make more teddy bears and hopefully fit as many as I can inside the suitcase filled with ready crochet teddy bears, crochet dishcloths, all that stuff. So there's still a lot of stuff to be done. I'm gonna probably not end up sleeping tonight. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, there might be a chance that I might not end up sleeping tonight, or not be sleeping well tonight, because of all the stuff that I have yet to get done. And it's just, there's just so much, and like getting stuff prepped last minute while I just came back from like a back-to-back event this past weekend is going to be a lot, and it's going to be quite challenging, but I'm up for the challenge. Let's go. It's 1:30 in the morning on July 9th. I'm tired. I already have 6 total dishcloths between 2 colors done and on standby mode to get sewn together. And I'm working on yet another dishcloth that you guys could kind of see, the burgundy. And the only thing I could think of is I want to sleep, but there's a lot of stuff to do. I might end up staying up super late, probably only getting a 5-hour sleep. I want to see how far I can go before I feel like I want to crash out. We'll see. I got a shit ton of coffee too, so I'm gonna start drinking the coffee, and hopefully I can continue fucking. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Okay, so it's almost 2 in the afternoon, and I have like a whole set of goals that I want to set up just for today, which is, first off, get a little laundry done. I had actually have what's remaining of the clothes I need to wash and dry in the dryer, so right now that's currently being taken care of. The second goal is to try to get everything prepped. I'm gonna try to get just this one done left, and like whatever I have finished done before I actually pack everything. And then just pack all the clothes and the materials that I need for the convention for shore leave for tonight. So then hopefully I'll get it all done, essentially. The problem is not with like how I'm prepping stuff, because prepping stuff I really love doing. I think it's more so like because my parents are very worried about me traveling by myself. They've always been doing this. They never had an issue with my younger siblings, because my younger siblings are, like, I would say more responsible than I am in some ways. So, and like they have more common sense with street knowledge than I do, because I've been very rather sheltered, which I'm not gonna lie is kind of something that I should work on more. But I always have like this thing. Like I said, like in some past videos, at least from I remember, I always have like this set of protocols that helped me so far keep safe. And I don't think they know that, because I'm very bubbly at home. I try to be, kind of not as bubbly outside, but I still try to be nicer and respectful towards everybody. But yeah, like I have like a whole set of again, like I'm gonna repeat in this video too, I have a whole set of protocols that I follow in order to ensure that I'm at a safe space, essentially. Is it essentially foolproof? I don't think it's 100% foolproof. I know there's always gonna be things that are gonna happen, but hopefully this time around, like what happened with me when I traveled to Florida 2 years ago, shit's not gonna go bad. Other than probably like some traveling concerns, and that's probably just the only gist of what I need to focus on, right, essentially. And I think that's all that matters, like ensuring that I don't, when I travel to and from Pennsylvania, that something, like the only thing that I have to worry about is delays. That's the only thing. Otherwise, the only type of negative interaction I'll have is probably like the delay, the stuff about delays. That's the only thing I should be worrying about, really, in my opinion. So yeah, no, like I think that essentially they're just worried about me going somewhere and running the risk of actually not making my table back, the hotel room back, the train fees back, like all of that. I know that they're worried about that, and as well as my safety, which I can understand. I told them, literally, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get to Pennsylvania, and as soon as I get to the hotel room. I can promise you that. And that's my intention of doing throughout this entire trip, is to call them, let them know I'm safe, I'm in the hotel room, or I'm at Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where shore leave is going to be located at. And just essentially, I'm gonna do my best to keep myself safe. And yeah, that's the whole gist of it, really. I'm gonna get back into making this stuff. I know I haven't made any clips leading up to going and traveling to Pennsylvania, but I'm going to ensure that once I do get there, I'm going to be making a lot of content, as much as I possibly can, throughout this entire event. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into this. Look, it hasn't even been 10 minutes past 12 midnight, and it's officially July 10th, which means in a couple hours I will be traveling from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to go to shore leave at this point in time in the video. And the reason why I'm wearing this thing is that sometimes whenever I crochet too hard, I'm like too much of a tryhard when I'm trying to make stuff for a certain event, my ganglion assist likes to come out like right there in that part of the wrist and come and be like, hello. That was cringy. But yeah, in a couple hours I have to wake up at 5, and then around 6:15 to /6:30 my dad will be able to drive me. Now the plan, the options that I had to get to the Penn Station in New Jersey was to either get my dad to drive me, but I would be there mad early. And then the other thing was to wake up at 7, get to the bus stop by either 8 or 8:20, and then take an hour and a half bus ride between two buses to get to the Newark Penn Station in New Jersey, which I was like, what would be more cost effective? So I asked my dad, like, hey, is there any way you can drive me? He says, the only way and then he tells me the only way I'm gonna be able to drive you is if you wake up mad early, and we leave by around 6:15/6:30. I was like, okay, cool. So that means I gotta wake up at 5, because whenever I wake up, it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to floss and brush my teeth, get my clothes on me, and all that other stuff, and like at least like sit down and like get all my stuff together and put it in my bag, and then sit down for a little bit before I just be mentally prepared to going outside. Because if you guys don't know me, I'm kind of socially awkward when I go outside. You see me now talking to you pretty much normally, but I can be so socially awkward that I can't tell if someone's telling a joke or someone's being serious sometimes too. And it's the wildest thing. So as soon as I get there, the thing is, I'm gonna follow my protocols, simply ignore everybody, and be in the zone for my own damn self, and work on some stuff that I really want to work on while I'm actually there in Penn Station until the train that I'm traveling on comes and is arrived, you know? So hopefully in a couple hours everything goes according to plan. I hope nothing goes bad, but then there's always something that happens. So hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on plywood, nothing bad can happen in a perfect situation. But then again, sometimes it doesn't always become perfect. So we'll see how things go. I'll keep you posted. Sorry for the weird angle, guys. My dad's taking the car to the private spot. I'm just gonna close this real quick. It's 6 o'clock. We're gonna be on the way to Penn Station, and then I have to film some stuff. I'll let you know. I'll be there. Okay, so I finally got here, and I've been here for the last about 6 hours. The last clip was just me helping, me waiting for my dad to get out of the parking space that he has, and I have to it's the only way for him to get out is so someone can actually close the door afterwards. I've been here for around 6-ish hours just waiting, because it was the only way I was able to, get here without having to pay anything. It was either go mad early or leave the house around 8 and get here by 9:30. I'd still be waiting a couple of hours. So it's almost noon as we speak, and the train that I have to get leaves at 12:22. So luckily, as soon as it showed up on the screen, I just bolted here as fast as I could. Now, would I come here super early for the train? Not if I can help it, because I waited 6 hours. I was watching random stuff on YouTube, TikTok, I was playing music, I was reading a book at some point. I haven't used my laptop yet because I want to wait until I get into the train in order to use it. But even then, I probably would use it as minuscule as possible. And I'm hoping that there's a table so I could put it on the table and just work on some stuff on my computer while I'm in the train. So hopefully this, once I get on, it's going to be a very easy, almost 2.5 hours traveling from Newark, New Jersey to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So fingers crossed, not an imaginary wood, I guess. It's around 7:30 in the evening now, and I was able to get to Lancaster, Pennsylvania pretty fine actually. I was able to get to the location of where the convention is around 3:30, and then by the time 4 o'clock came around, I was able to have everything set up. I essentially got to the hotel room not too long afterwards, and essentially I called my dad both when I got to the station where I needed to go, and also I contacted him as soon as I got to the hotel room. So luckily I was able to do that. I had the protocol set up where if people like there's a whole protocol I have set up for certain situations, so at least I kept myself safe. Now I'm in the hotel room just chilling. I had some food. I still have 2 slices I ordered some pizza, by the way, and I still have 2 of the 6 slices left. I have a 2-liter gallon of soda that I didn't think twice to bring a cup with me or ask for cups when I ordered the food, but it's okay. It's alright, it's perfectly fine. I don't give 2 shits. But yeah, essentially I got here pretty fine. My only concern really is the door. When I'm inside, every time I think somebody's knocking on the door to my room, I'm immediately thinking like, hey, who's at the door? And when I open the door, nobody's there. Or it's like from the wind from somebody coming in from the door that leads to outside. So everything's perfectly fine. I'm totally good. For now I'm safe. As far as I know, I was working on a dishcloth, but I'm about to go take a shower before getting back into it. Hopefully things will I will continue on, and then probably by 10 o'clock I'll probably go to sleep. 10, 11 o'clock, who knows. But yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to get done prior to the convention. Tomorrow I'm hoping to go to Aldi's, because Aldi's is right next to the convention, where the convention is, and I'm just gonna get some stuff. Essentially for me though, I found out that for tomorrow, for day 1 of the convention, it's only going to be open from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and I don't have to really come in because the table's technically already set up. However, I do want to get there pretty early before the convention starts, so I'm going to try to wake up around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and essentially go, once I get ready, take an Uber to Aldi's, get stuff from Aldi's, and then go straight to the convention and have everything set up. The only thing I really need is to buy a deodorant, some water, probably some snacks. We'll see how things go once we get there. Probably like, I'm not gonna try to buy too much stuff, but just enough to last me for like the 4 hours, and then especially after I get back to the hotel room after the fact, I wanna just have enough stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything situated, get myself ready, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's 3 in the morning basically, and I woke up a few minutes ago. I went to sleep between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, and I think I woke up around 2:40, between 2:30 and 2:40. I can't remember. And I got back into crocheting because I'm like, I got a lot of stuff I need to work on, and I feel like I'm kind of dilly-dallying a little bit, so kind of just got back into it. Right now it's like silent arrows really, so I'm trying to be very quiet. As far as I know, currently just trying to make stuff until like around 7:30ish, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get dressed, get ready to go out for the day, and then travel to Aldi. That's the game plan. Travel to Aldi's. I know that it's open. It's gonna be opening at 8:30 in the morning, and considering that it's 3, that's like another 5.5 hours. So I was thinking about getting ready, going to Aldi's first to buy just like some necessities, and then walking to the Wyndham, and then I'll just make everything there. Or I could just keep making stuff here while I still have some food, some drinks, and then travel like around 9 or 10. I think that's what I could do, you know? It doesn't mean that I'm gonna travel right away. Hopefully, like, I'll travel between like 8:30 and 10:30. I can't really set up a time of when I'm gonna go per se, but hopefully I'll go as soon as I can, and just. But for now, I'm just making some stuff to get some sleep. Don't worry. I did say I'm gonna probably have not much sleep going on for me, so just wanted to update you guys. There's a lot I need to get done, so. Basically, it's 9 o'clock in the evening. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, and I think it's been 19 hours, 18 and a half hours since I've been awake, and that's wild for me, because it's not often that I'm up for more than 12-13 hours in a single day. So there's like this thing that I wanted to start making right now, but because I've been up for so long, I'm thinking about just going to sleep early and wake up at, I believe, 5, and get back on to where the convention is at by 6:30-ish. I'm gonna also try to get some water from the vending machine that's in the hotel before I leave. So hopefully I can do that. And then by the time I get over there, I'll have stuff. I'll start on the stuff, the custom order for that young lady, and then hopefully get into making some other stuff. So yeah, hopefully that's gonna work out. Today was kind of a weird day though, because like as soon as I had some time, I was able to like come to the place at where the convention was being held around 7, and unfortunately the thing wasn't going to be starting until 2 p.m. So I was there from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Just working on stuff, and then from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. trying to like sell stuff to people, which on an average 4-hour event, I did pretty good. Did I do my best? Not really, but I did better than the Montclair event that I went to, which only made like about $30, which was kind of wild, but it is what it is. I mean, at least I did better today than any, like, the last 4-hour event, a 5-hour event that I did, which was even wilder. But hopefully tomorrow I can actually keep up with everything and try to make more stuff. I'm gonna try to get some hand cream on, because I'm starting to break out. Like, I'm starting to get like really bad rash. I'm not sure what's in the water, but it's really fucking up my skin. I'll put on my hand wrap too, because like my ganglion cyst is starting to flare up. So hopefully I can get everything situated. I'm really tired. I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with another 2 days, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, and yes, my voice is I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, so yeah. I'm gonna leave. Good night. So I'm back home, in the hotel room. It's a little past. It's almost 10:20 in the evening, and I'm tired as fuck. But it's day 2. I just finished day 2, and I actually covered most of my table which was surprising. I thought I had something less. I didn't know I had almost the full amount that I paid for, which is great because my realistic goal for this convention was just to cover the table, and my Delulu goal was to cover not only the table but also maybe either the hotel room or at least the train ticket. And then whatever I had once I got home was to make sure I restock on some supplies and maybe perhaps add new colorways to some and add new colorways or add new scents to my website. But I did get some stuff here from some of the other cons that are in the area, either that's in Pennsylvania or in Maryland, which I didn't know these were even. I heard about two of them, but the third one I didn't, which is interesting, to say the least, right? So the two that I actually heard about was ZenkaiCon, which is going to be happening in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where I'm at right now. Not exactly in the building where the current convention I'm in, which is I forget the name. I'm tired. Shore Leave, yeah, Shore Leave. Not exactly where that is per se. I'm not sure. I forgot where. It doesn't say exactly where in Lancaster it's going to be at, but it's going to be in March. I'm depending on how I schedule my spring semester in 2026 might help or hinder me in getting into this convention. And then the other one, which is SetsuCon, which is going to be happening in late January / February 1st. It's going to be happening in Altoona, Pennsylvania. I've never heard of Altoona, but it seems like an interesting con to go to. These two I might actually look into more, because I might actually do them, but I have to schedule my spring semester accordingly, just in case. Or either that, or if I can't schedule my spring semester accordingly, based off these two cons, whether I get approved or not, I have to most likely message those professors or at least let them know to their face in the start of the semester. So hopefully things work out fine. There's this other convention called TanaCon, which is going to be in Maryland. It's going to be starting from what I think is after a couple weeks after the spring semester ends. I'm not sure when exactly it's going to end because it still isn't technically, the fall semester still hasn't technically started yet. So I want to apply for one of these two conventions though. However, I want to do it at a time where it's more convenient in a place where I now kind of know a little bit. So I'm thinking doing ZenkaiCon, applying for ZenkaiCon, because I kind of know Lancaster, Pennsylvania at least a little bit, or at least enough to kind of know, like, I'm not technically gonna get hurt per se. I just gotta be careful, and like I have been so far tonight, like so far in my time here. So I just gotta worry about whether or not like where the location would be in Lancaster, where ZenkaiCon is going to be at, and like I would have to get more information is what I'm trying to say. So I've heard of it before. I'm in Lancaster right now, so I don't think I have much of an issue. I think it's more just making sure I have enough money to go to ZenkaiCon while also trying to study for my bachelor's degrees in both English and Asian languages and cultures, with focus on for the Asian languages and cultures part, I'm focusing on Korean. So hopefully it doesn't hinder my studies for those two majors, because I currently have a 3.477 GPA in my college, so hopefully that doesn't hinder that GPA. I really want to get onto the dean's list by the end of the fall semester, so we'll see how things go. For now, though, I'm gonna continue crocheting, doing some recon for ZenkaiCon, and just looking at it a little bit more. I'm pulling up the website right now, and it does say that's technically a anime and sci-fi convention. I am just curious to know exactly where it's going to be in Lancaster. It's going to be a different part of Lancaster, but luckily I'll get, if they have a hotel room that's closer, that'll be easier for me, because I can't keep spending money on Ubers or Lyft to get me to and from this convention. That's wild. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, hopefully from here I just know exactly how to handle the situation. I know my parents are very worried about me, and I've been calling them every night so far for the past couple of nights. So thank goodness I am being rather safe, per se. Just, they worry. I get it. So I've been letting them know I'm practically safe. So I'm at least made my money back to almost cover the full amount. But for now, I'm just gonna apply for ZenkaiCon in March of next year, and hopefully I get it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. The fuck? There's a bug. Okay, so from right now, it is telling me that it is $200. It's not too bad, because like I've seen New York Comic Con be almost $600 for a 4-day con, which I'm still on the wait list for. I'm still also on the wait list for Anime New York City. So I'm just waiting at this point. I'm just waiting. There's also Anime New Jersey Plus that I also want to apply to as well, but that one is a little bit more expensive too. I'm going on a rant at this point, but we'll see how things go. Anime New Jersey is not too far. It's like a 10-15 minute ride from me. It's not too bad, but it's probably kind of expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. A little bit more expensive. Somewhat more expensive than the con I'm currently at. So a single space is $350. Single corner space is $450. I'm going on a tangent here, but I want to always be transparent with you guys and kind of give you guys my review, my personal review, my opinion about certain events, and just let you guys know, like, hey, I'm not trying to fuck around. I'm actually trying to grow my business. It's like, and there's gonna be some times where I'm not gonna always make back all my money. Like, at least I want to cover my table. Get enough money to make my table back. And that's all that matters to me. But yeah, once I'm on my way, once I finish tomorrow, which is the last day, I'll definitely put up the handcrafted stuff back up. And then if anybody orders any stuff from my website that's handcrafted, I would have to not start packing it until I get home on Monday and get some rest, because I don't want to overwork myself. So yeah, after tomorrow's convention that ends at 5 p.m. I'm just gonna post everything back up, and then essentially get some rest. I might actually end up crocheting for the rest of the night into the morning. Hopefully I don't miss my train. So, yeah. I'll keep you posted. God damn the fucking fly. Okay, so it's pretty late in the evening. I have to wake up a couple hours, but I wanted to kind of like talk about my time here for the convention. So, today I actually was able to meet Michael Rooker, aka Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volumes 1 and 2, amongst other notable presents, shit like that. I actually gave him like a free item, and he was like, "Oh, do you have any more? Because I want to buy some. I want to get some more for my granddaughters." And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, he was like, "What colors do you get?" I forgot to mention I also had pink. I don't know why I forgot. I was just so stoked to sell him something, because I gave him a free item. He was like, "Can I get more?" I was not expecting that. I didn't even know he had grandkids, to be honest. I did not know. Look, whenever I meet a celebrity, I don't get that into their personal lives unless they're willing to tell me. Right? And essentially, he was like, do you mind if I purchase stuff from you? And I was like, okay. And then people, sometime later, people in the vendor hall was starting to pack up. And knowing me, I was like, I don't want him to like come in and then like not buy the teddy bears. I'm possibly already gone at that point. So I grabbed the 2 teddy bears he asked for the colors. Went back downstairs to where he was at. He was talking to one of the other celebrity guests who I know him from like Starship Troopers. If you guys ever watch that movie, it's a really good movie. If you haven't, it's a really good. I highly recommend the movie. It's really good. From the time that he initially got released. So honestly, 10 out of 10 for its time that when it came out. Oh, such a good movie. Very good plot. I wasn't there for like the plot being like any of the hot men, but the plot meaning story was really good. And essentially I took a picture. I'll probably use the picture for the thumbnail. So by the time you reach the end of the video, you would probably see it. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere over here for you guys to notice. And yeah, like once you see that, you'll know. Anyway, another thing was earlier that same day, there was this person by the name of Stephanie. I really feel like a bad person for butchering her name, but it starts with a CZA Jakowski. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, so if I butcher it, again, it's gonna be on my left. Not sure if it's gonna be on your right or anything like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. She bought the only black dishcloth that I had on my table. And then when I saw her again later that day after I sold Michael Rooker the other 2 teddy bears that he bought for his granddaughters, I was like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" And she was like, "Yeah, of course." By the time I pulled out my phone for us to take a selfie, she pulled out the dishcloth that she bought for me, and we took a picture together with her holding the dishcloth. And that was like the coolest thing ever. And also, in between her purchasing that dishcloth and Michael Rooker not only getting one of the teddy bears for free, but buying the other 2, okay, this is gonna be wild. There is this person by the name of Bonnie Gordon, who was in Star Trek Prodigy, but she also voiced a few characters in various games. Street Fighter V was one of them, but I saw that she actually voiced like a few characters in a few Fire Emblem games. And when I tell you, I'm so obsessed with Fire Emblem. Even though for some games I haven't finished yet, I gotta get back into it. Anyway, I am such a fucking Fire Emblem nerd. Oh, when I saw her, when she did one of the voices for one of the a voice for one of the characters, I got so giddy. I was like, I felt like I was 15 years old. Like, when did I start playing Fire Emblem? Like, what, 13, 14? Bro, I felt that age all over again. And mind you, I had stopped eating the burrito I was eating just to talk to. Oh, I love her so much. Oh man, I don't know if she, like, and then I find out she has a boyfriend. I was like, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I wasn't going to try to get with her, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I swear, I'm kidding. Bonnie, if you ever seen this video, don't pay me any mind. I was so giddy when you did the voice for one of your characters. I'm just fucking giddy. I was fangirling. I've been playing the Fire Emblem games when they first got released in the US. I am so sorry. But yeah, so I ended up being able to also. Oh, I almost forgot to even mention. I did give Michael Rooker my business card. And I'm not sure if he's ever going to buy anything from me again, if we're going to be in the same con again. It was just a wonderful experience. And all the weekend, all within like like less than a week before my birthday. I'm turning 33 on Wednesday, July 16th. I'm not sure if I'm going to ever have the same experience ever the fuck again. But if I ever do, that's like, if I have a similar fucking experience meeting celebrities and being able to connect with them in some type of way, that makes me feel so much fucking better. Oh, it's so fucking cool. And also, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be editing and posting this video together, but hopefully it's going to be before my birthday. Hopefully. Anyway, so I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I'm trying to reach to 300 subscribers by the time I get to my birthday. If I don't hit it by my birthday, it's okay. I'm still trying to reach 300 subscribers. And hopefully I set myself up for a new goal. We'll see.